Hey there, my quilty friends. It's Jen from the Little Shop of Stitches. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to a brand new week. The weather forecast for Ohio is gross. Just going to leave it at that. It's just gross. There you have it. So give me a hi or hello in those comments down below and let me know if everything is working the way it's supposed to. Not positive my voice is going to hold out. We'll just see what happens today. So with the gross weather comes allergy season, number one. And number two, I have started packing for the Little Shops in-person retreat, and I've been kicking up an awful lot of dust. So we'll see if my voice holds out today. Let's see who's joining me on this Monday. Terry, good to see you. Sue Ellen and Judy. Pam's on here, and so is Mama. Everybody say hi, Mama. Barb and Julie. Is it Monday already? It was quite a short weekend, wasn't it? Melissa and Hank, hello to you. Miss D, good to see you as well. Alicia is on here. She says, missed a lot of Saturday. So happy you're doing the recap. So Saturday was Kimberbell Day. And oh my gosh, it was really a fun day. I was amazed at how much work I know that the Kimberbell team put together. We're going to do a recap today. This is going to be a smaller version of the after party that we did on Saturday afternoon. This is a little bit smaller. That being said, I have so much to share with you today. We may go a little bit longer than normal. We'll see how long my voice holds out. Miss Jill, good to see you. Sue Ellen, hello. Sue Ellen in Toledo says the dew point is now the ew point. That is awesome. That is the perfect weather forecast for Ohio. Eileen and Karen, Kathy and Debbie, Melissa, thank you everybody for those comments. Marcy, good to see you as well. Laura and Jan, Trish is on here. Thank you everybody for those comments. So on the Little Shop Live today, we are doing a recap. Again, this is a shortened version of what we did on Saturday. I did go ahead and check Kimberbell's YouTube channel, and the replay is up there, all 4+ hours of the replay from Kimberbell Day. So if you missed any of it, you can absolutely go back. The after party is available for those of you who RSVP'd ahead of time, and I sent that after party replay out in an email yesterday morning. So let's go through all the things. I'm going to show you some of the new products that came from Kimberbell. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the sale products that I still have some of those items that are on sale. We're going to talk about some new things, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. If this is your first time shopping with the Little Shop of Stitches and you happen to be on Facebook right now, whether you're on with me live or whether you're catching the replay, go ahead and type the word register. REGISTER down there in that little comment bubble. Follow the little link that it will give you to click on and confirm your account, because that is what qualifies you to shop today's live sale. Now, if you shop with the Little Shop of Stitches in the past, or if you're watching on Instagram, if you're on that Little Shop app, or if you're live on the Comment Sold Web with me, you do not need to type register. That is just for our brand new Facebook friends. Let's talk a little bit about local pickup and shipping. The Little Shop of Stitches is an online quilt shop, but I do offer a local pickup option for those of you in the Dayton, Ohio area. I will be at our Panera in Centerville this Friday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon with your bags of goodies. For my out-of-town friends, shipping is just $9 per week unless your order is $100 or more, and then it ships for free. So this week I'm combining shipping for 3 Little Shop Lives. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all at noon Eastern. I will also combine shipping for those orders that were placed over the weekend. So we had a lot of Kimberbell orders come in, as well as some other things. So I will combine that shipping, and I will hold on to those out-of-town friend piles until Friday, and then put everything together in one box and send it off to the post office. Tomorrow, when we reconvene here, I will talk to you a little bit about how the system combines shipping throughout the rest of the week. Pam in Colorado, Terry and Sharon, Suella and Ada, good to see you on here, my friends. Now, yes, it is true that Kimberbell is known for their machine embroidery, and what I have for you today is a lot of machine embroidery, but not all. And I know for many of you, you talked to me on Saturday and said the same thing that I did. Oh my gosh, number one, that was a great presentation that they did, and they put a lot of work into it. Some of you, I heard, this is the 3rd year running. This was my first year. Those of you who participated last year, I heard you say this year was better. And many of you agreed with me that this kind of sparked a renewal in machine embroidery. I know a lot of you said, you know what, I haven't pulled out that machine in a long time, or I was thinking about getting a new machine just for this. Here you go, my friends. So we're going to go through all of the things, well, not all of the things. We're going to go through a lot of the things that we saw on Saturday. Now, the first few things that I have for you today on the live are some of the new things that have come out from Kimberbell. This actually was the first demo that Kim did. This is one of their blanks. So that simply means these are meant for you to embellish. Now, that being said, they are going to embellish their blanks with machine embroidery, right? She did a little demo on how to line this particular tote bag. But for those of you who like to applique, for those of you who want to do other things to embellish your tote bag, you can absolutely do that. Now, this particular tote bag here, it comes like this. I'm going to try to keep the glare off of it. It comes like this. So it is unsewn. It does have leather straps on it right here. And it is a size. There it is. When it's finished, it's about 12 by 14. So it's a good tote bag size. And again, the straps are leather. The reason that they leave it open like that is in case you are going to use your embroidery machine, which is what they are hoping for, you can leave it unsewn so that you can hoop or float, whatever you're going to do with your stabilizer, and then you could just sew up the sides, and that's all you need to do. So if you want one of these tote blanks from Kimberbell and you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram or you're live on that Comment Sold web with me, all you need to do right now is type the word sold down there in that comment bubble, put a space, and then the letter A. If you hit enter, it will put one of these into your shopping cart. Now, for those of you thinking, that might make a really good gift for so-and-so and so-and-so. If you want more than one, simply put a space and then a number, a 2 or 3, and then hit enter. That way you don't have to fill out multiple comment bubbles for the same item. Those of you on the app, there's a buy bubble right up there above my head. Just hit that buy bubble and then add to cart. That will do one of the tote bags. Do it again. That will do 2 for as many of these that you would like to have. Now, the next thing that they talked about, this was another one of the demos, is the snap trays. So I don't have one of these out, so I'm going to describe it to you. This is another one of their blanks. So they have a whole line of these fun things that you can embellish. Of course, they want you to do it with your embroidery machine. This one's probably going to have to be done with your embroidery machine. It is a faux leather snap tray, meaning you snap these up and they become 3-dimensional. Let me turn it around like this so you can see. They become 3-dimensional. So you can do your embroidery in the bottom there and it will show through. So it's a great little thing for your keys, for your change. Do people have change anymore? For your bobbins, for your thread, any kind of little things. And if you notice, this is a 2-pack. There's a navy and a mint green inside of here. There we go. And Celia's on here saying a number of different things, talking about Kimberbell's fabrics. Yes, Kimberbell also has lines of fabric that come out from Maywood Studio, and I agree. I love their fabrics as well. If you'd like a set of the snap trays, this is the set that there's 1 navy and 1 mint inside of here. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter B. If you want more than one set, simply add a space and then a number after that letter B. Okay, now another thing that they talked about was their punch needle kit. So this is one of the newest things from Kimberbell. I believe this rolled out about the first of the year. So I first heard about it at Symposium when I was down in Florida, and I took a look at it. I'm like, what is that? And the one thing that I do know about Kimberbell is they do kits really, really well. They do a number of things really, really well, but they do kits really, really well. This is one of their newest ones. It's called You're the Zest. You're the Zest punch needle kit. And the thing about this is everything is inside of here. So the yarn, the cloth, the tool, even the frame that's back behind here, you get directions. You get a link to Kim's videos on YouTube so you can watch her do these. Everything that you need is inside of here, and this is a great little project to take with you. So if you like doing handwork, again, no embroidery machine is needed for this, none at all. This you just need a couple of hands. Hopefully you have some of those. If you'd like one of the You're the Zest punch needle kits, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter C. Then the next new, I showed you these not long ago. I did, because they actually arrived to Little Shop Central before Kimberbell Day, and I didn't realize they were going to do these. So what's new again? Here we go. This is so very good. Mama is actually working on this one right here. You may have heard me tell once or twice that Mama's kitchen is all done in strawberries. So yeah, she decided that she was going to try this one. This is the So Berry Happy Punch Needle Kit. And again, great to take with you. You can take it on the plane. You can take it in the car, as long as you're not the one flying the plane or driving the car. Everything that you need is inside the kit. Punch needle. Pam's on here, make great gifts. Absolutely. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter D. And I'm going to show you two more punch needle kits. This one was new as of Kimberbell Day, and I showed it for the first time in our after party. Kim from Kimberbell showed this one. This is their newest one. This is called Hello Daisy. Now this one does 4 little daisies, and this was kind of their theme this year was Creativity Blooms. There you go, Creativity Blooms. And you can turn these into patches. You can turn them into keychains. You can add them onto the outside of your luggage so that you can find yours, on the outside of your rolling tote for your sewing machine, a lot of different places. Here's one on a, so it's one of those jelly totes, which apparently is back from the 80s now. There's a number of different things. And here's the thing about this one. You have heard me talk about those punch needle, and yes, I have tried it. Yes, I have. And there is a little bit of a learning curve. For those of you who are used to doing handwork, it's probably not going to be a huge learning curve. If you've not tried it before and you've been thinking about it, you've heard me talk about it before, if you've not tried it, this is the one to get, because there are 4 in here. There is a good chance that you may end up pulling some of your stitches out, and that's fine. You can absolutely redo them. You may decide that the first one is not one you want to gift to anybody, and that's okay too, but you get 4 little, there's a little daisy in there, 4 little daisies in one kit. So you have the chance to try again and try again and try again. If you haven't done it before, this is the one for you. If you'd like one of the Hello Daisy punch needle kits from Kimberbell, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter E. Now I'm building a tower already. It's going to be huge over here to my side. This next one is the last of the punch needle kits for today, and then we will take a look at some other things, because this one was new to Little Shop Central just for Kimberbell Day, and I have only a couple of these left. This one is called Christmas Morning, as you can see. And again, Kimberbell does kits really, really well. So all of the yarn is inside of here. The frame is inside of here. So the cloth is already on the frame. The embellishments, the cute little buttons are already there. Everything that you need is there. I thought this one was super cute. If you would like one of the Christmas Morning punch needle kits, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter F. Okay, gonna have to put that one down there as I continue to build a fort. Now, this particular product from Kimberbell has been out for a while. It may be new to you. Perhaps machine embroidery is new to you. It's one of those things that you should take a second look at. So this is what they call the Clear Blue Tiles Essential Set. There are additional sets, which I'm going to show you here in just a few minutes, but I'm actually going to open this up so that you can see. There's my light. There you go. There's a lot of things inside this set, trying to get it so that it won't catch that glare. There we go. So we've got the instruction book, all of the tiles. Now, what is this for, Jen? Well, I'm so glad you asked. The clear blue tiles is for you to do quilting inside your embroidery hoop, like edge to edge kind of quilting inside your embroidery hoop. So I'm going to turn this around so you can kind of see. Of course, the directions are inside of here. So inside this kit, and it is a big kit, not going to lie. It is a big kit. So we've got the tiles themselves in several different sizes, total of 26 of them. There's a USB inside of there that has 372 files. These are just a few of the examples that's inside of here. And here this kind of shows the different things. So you're going to mark with your tiles, just one edge to one edge, and then you're going to pick the design that you need, put it in your embroidery machine, and you simply hoop and then hoop and then hoop, and you can do all of that quilting right in the embroidery machine. If you would like the clear blue tiles, this is the essential set. This is the set you have to have first before you get any of the expansion packs, which are coming up next. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter G. Now the expansion packs have come out. There are 2 of them. This one is perfect for larger hoops. The other one works with the smaller ones. This one is for the larger hoops. There we go. Finished block tiles. So the smallest one that I see listed here is a 2x12. The largest one is an 8x14. There's also some border tiles as well. So this one expands it just a little bit for you to do some border quilting. Let me turn this around so that you can see. So the marking pens are inside of there. Again, you get the instruction book inside the essential kit. So you do have to have the essential kit before you expand. That makes sense, doesn't it? But again, you're simply going to mark where you want your designs to be. You put your design in your machine and away you go. This is the expansion set number 1. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter H. Remember, you need the essential set before you expand. And then, so Karen's on here. Quilting in the hoop was a game changer for her. So curious, Miss Karen, since I know that you have some experience with this, how big of a project have you done in your embroidery hoop? How big of a project have you quilted yourself in your embroidery machine? This is the newest one. This is bigger, as you can see. This is clear blue tiles. This is the expansion. Yes, this is expansion set number 2. There we go. This one, I do believe, gets even bigger. That's right. So the smallest one inside of here is a 10x10. The biggest size that I see is a 10x16. So it's the same concept, just for bigger hoops. So again, if you would like the expansion set, this is set number 2. You have to start with the essentials, then you can expand. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter I. Now, let's take a look at, this is one of the patterns that they kind of talked about. And I will explain that towards the end. This one I have in stock right now here today. By the way, if clear blue tiles goes to waitlist, which it's possible it has, go ahead and put your name on the wait list. I can absolutely get some more. This is a design CD from Kimberbell called Everyday Appliques. This is volume number 1. So there are 10 different designs in here, and you can put these everyday applique designs, again, applique in your embroidery machine. You can put these on anything, but they have them shown on these cute little tote baskets. Guess what we're gonna see next? That's right. Now inside of here, again, there are 10. There are heart eyes, lucky charms, floral bunnies, needles and thread, lost socks. That would be a good little tote to make. Happiness is homemade, when life gives you scraps, snacks with you, I am home, and birthday sparkle. And I was looking for a hoop size on this, and it is not telling me off the top hoop size. It actually does not list it on there. I mean, I'm even like T-Rex arms out, does not list it. So I'm going to guesstimate, because of the size of these, I'm going to guesstimate you're going to need a 5x7. There you go. If you would like the CD called Everyday Appliques Volume 1, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter J. I'm going to put that over here. Now, remember those little totes that I showed you? Here they are. I have 4 different colors, just like the picture showed. So this is one of their blanks. Again, this is a blank that's ready for you. It comes flat. I'll turn it around here in a second so that you can hoop it or float it. And that way it goes into your embroidery machine and it simply folds up. Origami. It simply folds up and then looks like this. So the finished size is about a 6 by 6 by 6 when you get it all said and done, which is why I said I'm pretty sure you need a 5 by 7 kind of hoop. And it also does really, really great gift baskets. What a fun little thing to do for Christmas this year. I believe I just saw Julie saying that she didn't want another hobby. Keep telling yourself, no, you cannot start another hobby. One little toe out there, Miss Julie, one little toe. Hank says, yes, they should be 5 by 7. So make sure that your embroidery machine has a 5 by 7 hoop. If you want the red one, I have 4 colors. Comment with the word sold, type a space and put the letter K. If you want more than one, because you're going to think about gifts, just add a space and then a number, a 2 or 3, and then hit enter. Laying that one down, then we have same but different. This is the teal version. This is the folding storage tote. And again, these finish at about 6 by 6 by 6. If you read those little fine numbers, I believe it's 5 3/4. I rounded up. That's okay. Same but different as the ones before. So maybe you want to make a whole set that's red. Maybe you want to make an entire set that's teal. Comment with the word sold, type a space, put the letter L. And remember, more than one, just add a space and then a number after that letter L. And remember, we've got 3 of them. This one is blush pink. It is a very, very, very pale, and I call it pink. It's somewhere in between a peach and a pink. It is a very, very pale, but it definitely is a little bit on the girly side. Same but different, those folding storage tote blanks for you. And again, they come flat so that you can float them inside your embroidery machine. Look at this one. This one is shown with all different kinds of makeup tools. So great for the bathroom, great for gifts. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter M. And then the classic black. There you go. So you may want to make some of these in a plain black color. Now you know that I love my bright colors on a black background. Look at this. They put the So Happy design that was off that design CD that we saw, Everyday Applique Volume 1, and they've put their sewing things. So I do believe that's Kimberbell Stabilizer right inside of there, and they've made a little So Happy tote. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter N. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. The allergies are kicking in. There we go. There were several other things. Oh, Nikki asked, can you explain the blue tiles again? I was having phone problems. Sure. I'll go through it again quickly. We'll get it back to the essentials set. So I'm going to open it one more time. You can always go back and catch the replay as well. So I'm going to open it one more time. So the entire set looks like this. This is the essential set. You have to have the essentials before you can expand into the expansion packs. This is the first set. So there's a booklet with instructions. The CD is on there. You've got the marking pens and all of the tiles. I'm going to turn it around so that you can see the back. So you first decide, so let's say, for example, you have a very simple patchwork, just large squares. Let's just pick, maybe they're 10-inch squares, for example. You're gonna use those clear blue tiles simply to mark from edge to edge. And the marking pens are in here. You can use another marking pen if you want. You're simply gonna mark from edge to edge. And then this one has, the essential set has 372 files inside for you to do the quilting in your embroidery hoop. That's what this does. It's like edge to edge quilting inside your hoop. So I know I hear from many of you that doing those smaller projects at home really does kind of end up being cost effective. So doing your placemats, your table runners, your toppers, your wall hangings, your baby quilts, it's easier to do them sometimes inside your embroidery hoop. So that was a very, very quick replay there. So I have to find where I was. There I was. I brought in some other designs from Kimberbell, and this one looked familiar. This is a classic Kimberbell, Volume 1. This is Star Spangled Celebration. And inside this particular design pack, you actually get 3 different projects. I'm going to turn it around. So you get the projects, you get the designs, excuse me, to make. Now this one is just the design files that you get. So you get the designs to make these cute little bottles with the pinwheels coming out. You've got this little tea towel that says America the Beautiful. I'm reading backwards. And of course, the little mug rug that's on side of here. I like that they're bringing some of these back. Why? We really have had a rebirth of all things crafty, of all things sewing and quilting and embroidery. So we have a whole new group of people who have never done this before. So for some of you, like me, I took a look at this one going, I'm pretty sure I've seen that one before. For those of us who have been around a while, who have been around Kimberbell and embroidery for a while, yes, you have seen this one before. For many of you, this might be new again. I also like the fact that they made it simpler and more affordable. This one happens to be our Sesame Street item of the day. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter O. Doesn't matter if it's a capital O or a lowercase o. It just can't be a 0. Sold space 0 and the computer doesn't know what we're talking about. This design set was brought to you today by the letter O. And we are, in fact, going to go longer than normal. So stick with me. I have had lots of coffee, and I hope you have too. Brought in some of these just because I liked them. Karen asks, are we classics? Yes. Yes, we are. We are classics, which is a better word than we could be using, right? This is the Mini Quilts Volume 1. Notice it says January through June. So again, these are design files for you to make these mini quilts that finish at 12 inches square. So the perfect little thing to put, maybe you have a little hanger that you've got sitting on your mantle. Maybe you've got a small little wall that needs a decoration. Maybe you have somebody in an assisted living situation that needs a door decoration each and every month. Maybe a teacher that needs something new. That's what these are for. And you know what? These are quick and they're little. And I would like to tell you what size hoop. There it is. At least a 5x7 to make these designs. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter P. Jill's on here. I have wanted an embroidery machine for a long time. Saturday made me want one even more. Totally understand. And Julie is saying, why, oh, why do I feel vintage? Well, you know, that's still a good word. Vintage is a good word, don't you think? Now, because I am who I am, so I love like the little calendar quilts. I love all the little monthly things. I had to get volume 2. So the previous one was January through June. This one is July through December. So with both of them, you can make those miniature quilts throughout the entire year. Take a look. So we've got July up here. We've got August, September, October, and I told everybody on Saturday this one's my favorite one. It usually is the Christmas one that is my favorite, but I like this one. November and then December. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter Q. Alicia's on here. I prefer to be referred to as retro. There you go. You can absolutely be referred to as retro. Now, I do believe, yes, the next few things that I have for you are on sale. That's right. So these sale items went out to the people who were with me during Kimberbell. I have some left. I have some. And this is the next one. So this is and this one, it's a quilt. Of course it is. And it is machine embroidery. Yes, it is. But the more and more that I looked at it, I realized, oh my gosh, there's more in there than I thought. Now this is a book. This is a book. The design CD is in the back. Yep, I can feel it. But not only is this a book, not only is it a mini quilt, which we're going to talk about here in a second, but all of these other projects are in there as well. Let me turn this around. All of these other projects are in here as well. Sometimes I don't read directions. Sometimes I don't follow them. Usually no. Sometimes I don't read all the words. That's what happened. So we have a So Happy quilt, which is over here, that is 26 by 38. But then we have mini quilts inside of there as well that are 12 by 12. Quilted picture frames. Look at that. quilted picture frames. Those are photos. They've made this little wall hanging out of there, and they've put photos inside of here. And then we have some pin cushions and some little hoop decorations. All of this inside of here. This one's half price. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter R. And if you liked that one, you might... There's a Kimberbell lanch off to stage left. The embellishment kit that goes with it. So Kimberbell is known for their kits being really, really well done. Everything's included. They are also really, really known for their cuteness, and they put embellishments on everything. This is the embellishment kit that goes with that design that I just showed you. So all of those little things are in here. So we've got some ribbons and some buttons and some felt and some different things to make all of those different projects extra, extra special. And this one is also on sale. If you want the embellishment kit, this is oh so delightful. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter S. There may be another Faberlanche going off to stage left. There we go. Next we have, again, if I read all the words the first time, this is also on sale. They did showcase this on Kimberbell Day. I think it was a little bit on the short side, so I want to take a minute and talk to you about this one. It is a huge book. Huge book. Design is, CD is in the back. Huge book. It is a ladder quilt. Now, you may have seen, I have posted actually a couple of them from some of the family businesses that I've found from across the country. They make these quilt ladders that you can hang these on. That's what this is. This is a quilt ladder. It is a ladder quilt that you make inside your embroidery machine. The cool part, after I read all of the words, is it's interchangeable. This is quilting through the seasons. It's interchangeable. So I'm going to get it way close so hopefully you can read the little words. There are some decorations on here that are wintry, and you can take them on and off these different areas. There are some decorations that are springy, so you can take the winter off and put the spring ones on. There are some that are summery. Again, when spring turns into summer, you just take the spring things off and add your summer, and same for fall. They're all in here. I think this is cool. If you would like Quilting Through the Seasons, the ladder quilt, again, this is the book and the CD all in one. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter T. Any sale prices that are available are already in there. You don't need a coupon code. You just need to get them in your cart. And if you liked that, you will probably also want the embellishment kit. This is humongous. Notice there's Velcro right in there for you to take those designs on and off. So you make the base of the ladder quilt, and then you can take those little decorations on and off, or have your little people help you. What a fun thing to do. And again, this one is also on sale. Sale price is right up there in the bubble up above my head. This is the embellishment kit for Quilting Through the Seasons. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter U. I really had a good time on Saturday, I have to say. And because I liked the ladder quilt so much, I did read some of the words, just not all of the words. I brought in a couple more because I thought, well, I know for a fact, right? I've told you many, many times, here in the Dayton, Ohio area, we are patriotic year-round. We are in the backyard of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and I know that many of you also are patriotic as well. This is Star Spangled Beauty, the ladder quilt. Now, this one is not interchangeable. Still a book, not quite as thick as the previous one. Still, the designs are in here. But here's a couple of close-ups. Take a look. So you make this inside your embroidery machine. So this is the book and the CD all in one. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter V. And guess what we're going to have next? We're going to take a look at the embellishment kit, because what makes it super cute is all of the fun embellishments. So you get all of the little ribbons and the lace and the felt and all of the things to make it extra special and fancy. This is the embellishment kit for Star Spangled Beauty, the ladder quilt. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter W. Now, another thing that Kimberbell is really, really known for are their feature quilts. I believe that's what they call them. They're feature quilts. Their feature quilts have been out for a couple of years now, and they tend to be a 40 by 40 square. So it is really good size wall hanging, and they have stuff all over them. I mean, stuff all over. This one is not brand new, but it is on sale. And we are coming up, believe it or not, even though the weather forecast is gross here in the month of July, as we go into August, we're coming up on autumn. This is Falling for Autumn. This is one of the feature quilts from Kimberbell. Again, this is a book. The design CD is in the back. And not only do you get all of the designs to make these little quilt blocks in your embroidery machine, they also come with a couple of little bonus projects that you can do in your embroidery machine. And yep, this one's on sale too. This is Falling for Autumn for Kimberbell. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter X. Barb says this is killing me. They have so many cute things. And you probably figured out what is coming up next, because what makes it extra cute is the embellishment kit. Take a look. It even has little leafy things that you can put on there. So all of the little fun things that you can add to your feature quilt. This is Falling for Autumn, the embellishment kit. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter Y. Yep, don't you know that one's on sale too. Now, taking a little breath and a sip of water. We're not done yet. We are not done yet. No, we are not. This is Kimberbell paper tape. So many of you who have been with Kimberbell for a while, you know exactly what this is and what to do with it. Many of you may find this new. And honest to God, the first time I saw it, I thought, really? Is that really something that is going to make your life easier, really? Yep. Yeah, it does. This is paper tape. So as you are working on your project inside the hoop, inside your embroidery machine, and you need something to stay put while you're running your embroidery machine, that's where paper tape comes in. It makes it stay put. It makes it not go anywhere. It also doesn't leave any gross sticky residue on your fabric or on your stabilizer or whatever it is, on your blank that you're working on. Paper tape's just going to keep it still so that it doesn't shift while your embroidery machine is going. And those of you who have seen you've seen embroidery machines go. Sometimes they go really, really fast. This is something you should just have if you have an embroidery machine, whether it's Kimberbell or something else that you're going to work on. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter Z. If you want more than one, because it's tape, you're going to run out eventually, just put a space and then a number after that letter Z. And then this was new to me. I didn't know that they had these out there as a thing. It is a paper tape dispenser. And this was one of the specials that they offered on Kimberbell Day. I have a few of these left. I believe, let me check. Yes, they are listed at half price. This is one of those specials, but I only have a few of them. So this is, yeah, like the old-fashioned tape dispenser that you would have on your desk for tape, only this time it's for paper tape, and also it's cute. If you would like the tape dispenser from Kimberbell, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AB together. But wait, there's more. One of the other specials that they had, and this is for anybody, whether you're a sewer, a quilter, a crafter, a machine embroidery, this is for everybody. This is one of the specials, and I do have several of these left. It's gigundous. It is a Kimberbell tote bag. Now, some of you who are with me on Saturday, you already have yours on order, and I will gather up your orders here very, very soon. It is an 18 by 18 inch tote bag. You can see the handles. The handles were kind of getting in my way, so I kind of flipped them out of the way. It is double-sided. Take a look. I'm going to make everything around me beautiful, and that will be my life. There you go, from Kimberbell. And this was one of the specials, and I still have that special price listed. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AC together. And then I threw in a couple of specials of my own. Some of these are oldie but goodies. just making room for some new at Little Shop Central. These next several CDs are ones that I do not plan on getting again. Again, making room for some new Kimberbell things come in. So if this is new for you, take advantage of that sale price. And I believe the sale price I have up there is half price. They are known also for their bench pillow designs. This is a nativity bench pillow. This is a large pillow. I want to say it's 36 inches long. However, I'm not seeing the full size on here. So we'll go ahead and say that it is. Yes, we'll say that it is. So you do need a 5x7 or a 6x10 to make all of the different pieces, and then you sew them together. And at the sale price, and there's only a few of these. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AD. And I have several of these. Again, nothing wrong with these, just making room for some new things. This is their nativity stuffies. I think this is super cute. So you can make a nativity set for your little people that it's okay for them to touch. So many times our nativity scenes are handed down generation to generation, or they're fragile and they keep hearing, don't touch, don't touch. Here you go. Give them something that they can touch and they can rearrange and play with the little pieces and put them where they want to. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AE. This next one has so many different projects inside of here. I will turn it around here in just a second. This was one of their curated collections. There are 8 different holiday projects, 8 different Christmassy kind of projects, home for the holidays, and they're all shown here on the back. So we've got some pillows and some stockings, a couple wall hangings. I think there's an apron up there at the top. And again, nothing wrong with it, just making room for some new. So if you want one of these, and the quantities are limited, comment with the word sold, type a space, put the letters AF together. And one more, and then we're going to change gears, but we're not even done yet. This is the Happy Hoop Decor. This is volume 2. This is another nativity one. This is one that you can do with, and look, only a 4x4 needed to make these. These are ornaments that you make in your embroidery machine, and then you put them in those small little wooden embroidery hoops and turn them into ornaments. Super cute. Comment with the word sold, type a space, put the letters AG. Okay, talk amongst yourselves for a second, because then we've got coming up next. I'll call them pre-orders, and I'm going to go through these kind of quickly. They're not pre-orders in that you don't have to put any money down today. You simply have to put your name down on the wait list. So these are some of the up-and-coming things that Kimberbell talked about on Kimberbell Day that are coming in the next few months. Now, that being said, I have told you on a Little Shop Live before that some of the deliveries are being interesting. So these delivery dates may or may not hold true depending on what happens in the world, but you can go ahead and put your name on the wait list so that when they do come in, as soon as I check them in, they fall into your cart. Hey, that thing that you were wanting is now in stock. Some of them are so new, they don't have pictures. So I forget yet again where the picture is up above my head. The first one that is up there, so spanking new, there's no picture. It's the Everyday Applique CD Volume 2. So we saw volume 1 earlier in the show. That was the one that I showed you with the storage blanks, the little leather little cubes that you can make. If you want volume 2, get your name on the wait list. Doesn't cost you a penny. Just comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AH. As soon as I do get a picture for these, I will certainly add them. The snap trays, we saw the navy and the mint today. They also have a set in red and tan coming out. So if you'd like that set, get your name on the wait list, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AI. Then they've got so many, these have pictures, so many cute punch needle sets coming out. Remember, this is when you don't have to have an embroidery machine. This is all handwork, all things that you can do right in your lap. The punch needle with the witch's hat. That one is called Ghoul's Night Out. Get your name on the wait list. These are going to go super quick. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AJ. Another one that is Halloweeny, the punch needle kit. Again, all of these are coming soon here in the next couple of months. The punch needle kit called Jack-o'-lantern Jubilee, and you can see that little tiny thumbnail picture up above my head. So we've got some jack-o'-lanterns and some bats, super cute. These are the punch needle kits, everything come together in them. Comment with the word sold, type a space, put the letters AK. This is putting your name on the wait list. Then, remember how I told you those little things might be a good way for you to start punch needle embroidery? Well, they've got some ornaments coming out. Take a look at the little picture that's up above my head. These are punch needle ornaments for your Christmas tree. Cozy Christmas ornaments. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AL. And then a couple more, one more of the Christmassy ones. This is punch needle. The set is called Happy Holidays. There you go. And you can see the set comes with a little frame, and there's little holly leaves and holly berries. Get your name on the wait list, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AM. One more of the punch needle, I think, and then we'll switch gears just a little bit. This one is not seasonal. So they've been doing an awful lot of seasonal ones for all the different holidays. Of course, I snatched those up really quickly. This one is a quilt block. It's a punch needle that looks like a quilt block. Do you see that little picture up above my head? This is the Woven Star quilt block, but it's punch needle. So the punch needle kit will come with a tool, the directions, the fabric, the frame, all of the yarn that you need to make that cute little quilt block in punch needle. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AN. There was a lot, so I tell you, yes, I'm going longer than I normally do, but they went for more than 4 hours. I'm not going to go for 4 hours. We are close. We have a handful of things. Remember I told you the feature quilts was one thing that they're really, really known for. We saw the Falling for Autumn, which is on sale, as well as the embellishment kit. Well, their next feature quilt is Enchanted Winter. I'm going to change the bubble up above my head. Obviously, I don't have one. They're not out yet. But I did see this one in person at the Chicago show when I was there in May. It's beautiful. It is wintry. It is not Christmassy. So we're going to have some penguins, some snow bears, some snowflakes, some wintry kind of pine trees, and of course, a lot of glitz that's coming up here. Now, the thing that's in the bubble up above my head right now is the pattern. This would be the design set. It is only the design set because everything is sold separately. Smart they are. If you would like to get on reserve for the Enchanted Winter pattern, again, this is machine embroidery. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AO. Julie says that penguin is so stinking cute. It really is. Wait till you see. Wait till you see. Now I'm changing the bubble up above my head again. This is the fabric kit. There is only fabric inside this particular item right now. It is the fabric that goes in the Enchanted Winter quilt. There is no pattern inside of it. Remember, everything is sold separately. So the previous one was the pattern, the design set. This is just the fabric. If you'd like a fabric kit on reserve, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AP. Then we have, there's no picture for it yet, the embellishment kit. So Enchanted Winter, you're going to see an awful lot of embellishments that have sparklies in them. It's super duper fun. These are going to be all the little buttons and lace and sparkly and rhine and glitter and all of the things that make it extra special that you put on top of the embroidery when you're all said and done. Some of them you actually stitch with. Some of the glitter sheets and the leather, some of the felt that they put in there you actually stitch with. Some of them you put on afterwards. If you'd like to get on reserve for the embellishment kit only, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AQ. And one more. And you can get on reserve for this whether you have an embroidery machine or not, whether you've ever done Kimberbell or not. Remember how we just said that little penguin is oh so cute? You can get on reserve for the needle minder. The needle minder. It's a cute little magnetic little thing for you to hold your needle, whether you're going to do machine embroidery, whether you're going to do handwork, just so you don't step on your needle. And it's oh so cute with that little penguin guy. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letters AR. We did it. And believe it or not, that was shorter than I did on Saturday. Let's talk a little bit about what happens right now, and then let's talk a little bit about what happens tomorrow. So you have some fun things sitting in your shopping cart. You do have 12 hours in which to check out, but I'll start working on your orders right after lunch. And for those of you who are local, I'll be at our Panera in Centerville this Friday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon with your bags of goodies. Out of town friends, shipping is just $9 per week unless your order is $100 or more, and then it ships for free. So I will be right back here tomorrow at noon Eastern time with another Little Shop Live tomorrow on Instagram, on Facebook, on your Little Shop app, and live on the Convo Sold Web with me at noon Eastern. Thank you for spending a little extra time with me here today. So between now and tomorrow, go wash your hands and sew something.